Hey guys, and welcome back to the Velodicted channel. Another day, another video, and in this video I'm going to show you a top tube bag from the brand Craft Cadence. I make some comparisons to different bags I have also. I'm going to show you the pros and the cons, what I liked and what I disliked, and also a little verdict in the end. Disclaimer, Craft Cadence sent me this product. I don't get any money for this, I don't get paid for this. They just sent me this for free, and that's basically what I got. This has no influence on my review of this product. Basically, they are made and intended for the same purpose all around. You can divide them in zipper compartments or hatch compartments. The one is accessible via a zipper, the other ones are accessible via a hatch. And also you can attach them mainly via Velcro straps on your top tube, but other bags can be attached via mounting points, but you have to consider your bike needs to have certain bolt points on the top tube. They are intended to provide easy and fast access to stuff you need during the ride. Maybe food, maybe your camera, your cell phone, you name it. They differ in shape, size and opening mechanism, as I told you. And also if the ones are water resistant and the others are maybe also watertight. So this is the main difference. Craft Cadence went with the option of a hatch. The hatch holds in place via a Velcro, and in addition to that, the hatch falls in the right place or in the right direction, guided by a magnet. So it's quite interesting approach. On top of the bag you have a loop where you can mount maybe your cycling computer. It's up to you what you want to mount there, but you have the option of that. On top of that you have 3 loops, 2 on the downside, and also a front strap which is padded, and you can loop it around your steerer tube. The 2 straps on the bottom are fixed, and the strap in the front you can remove and replace. The bag is constructed from a very rigid material, and also the whole bag is very strong and rigid, so it forms a compartment which doesn't fall into itself. This is due to the very rigid construction of this bag. Top face and bottom face are reinforced. This underlines the boxy feature of this top tube bag. And the bottom reinforcement also has a padding, so you have a snug fit to your top tube, and also a cushioning layer. Internals of your compartment won't hit the delicate top tube if you have a aluminium or even a carbon top tube. So last but not least, you have in front a cable outlet, so you can get out any cable for energy, and it's also well constructed, so moisture and such won't get in as easy. Internally you have a one-size compartment. On the side of the compartment you have a little zipper pouch where you can put in very little items like credit card, cash money or your keys. I measured the internal volume, and I calculated a volume of around about 990 milliliters. Craft Cadence, on the other hand, says on the website it's around 1 to 1.5 liters. That's definitely not true, and I show you here the dimensions, so there is a bit of discrepancy. The bag claims to be watertight, and I really can confirm this. If you have a perfect fit of the lid, this bag is absolutely watertight. Another pro aspect I really like is the aesthetics. On the bike, also on road bikes, it looks very aerodynamic and minimalistic. Another Positive aspect is the cable outlet. It's very useful. You can charge your electronic devices or can store your power bank internal here and get out the juice for your electronic devices or your for your light, and this is a neat solution. Positive aspect, snug fit on oversized top tubes like most modern road bikes have. There's really no movement and it feels sometimes it's bolted on. That's how nicely it fits on oversized top tubes. And this leads to a very smooth opening and closing action of the compartment hatch. Another pro aspect is somehow debatable. Where no zipper, there are no fail of a zipper. Craft Cadence uses here a hatch mechanism rather than a zipper mechanism. The positive aspect of this is you cannot expect a failure of a zipper. I had the impression that the magnet for the closing operation could be stronger. Sometimes if the bag is very full with stuff, you put in a lot of stuff, this leads to a slight deformation of the compartment, so the hatch won't close as smooth as it should be. So this is maybe a point they can improve. Install a stronger magnet. And this leads to another point. You have to consider this top tube bag more like a box rather than a bag. It really doesn't like to be deformed. So you can insert pieces, but you should be aware to not overload the bag so it won't deform, because when it's deformed, the closing mechanism won't work as good as it would be without stuffing too much inside. When it's open, so you must be very cautious on rough terrain because of its shallow appearance. Maybe stuff will bounce out. This is worth considering. In this case, they decided to fix the two straps on the bottom in place, so there is no adjustability. This can cause, in some cases, problems if you have other bags on your frame and you can swap the positions of the straps on the bottom. If you strap it on your bike, you have a lot of access depending on the diameter of your top tube, but also on big top tubes you have a lot of material left over, and the leftover material cannot be fixed as other bags have. This causes the issue that your leg maybe rubs on the excess of the remaining strap. Maybe a solution would be a little patch where the excess Velcro can tap on. The price of this bag is quite pricey, and nowadays bikepacking became very popular, so brands like Decathlon and outdoor discounters offer solutions for a fraction of this. You ask yourself, maybe, is it worth considering buying this? As always, it depends on your needs and preferences. If you want a slick, appealing bag which is watertight and very accessible to put in your items, then this bag is for you. If you want to stuff in your items, sometimes more, sometimes less, and you also have rough, uneven surface ground, a zipper bag and less boxy bag would suit you better maybe. So this is really up to your preferences, I would say. Don't get me wrong on that, the top tube bag right here will handle rough terrain as well, and overloading might work also, but proper functioning of the hatch isn't guaranteed anymore. Let's put the DryBag of Topeak head to head to the Craft Cadence bag. In my opinion, the comparison lacks. They both have in common that these are hatch mechanisms. Both of them are fixed in place via 3 straps, 2 on the bottom, 1 on the steerer tube, and that's basically the only similarities. The DryBag has the same issues like the Craft Cadence bag in regards to the opening and closing mechanism. It's also absolutely watertight, but the closing mechanism is way weaker. You have this familiar internal color and a divider. Other than that, it's a huge compartment, more or less built towards height, and also very boxy, but very lightweight and not as rigid. But we can here see that, for instance, one of the bottom straps is adjustable, so you can swap the position if you want to. Yes, you have also rubberized surface to save your frame. And as I mentioned in the cons, points where excess Velcro can latch on, so it won't dangle around. Way more appropriate, I think, in terms of size and application are the top tube bag. It's a zipper compartment, the hatch compartment. I think this is way more appropriate. And here also you can adjust it. On this you can't. On the top tube bag, top loader of Topeak, you cannot exchange the zero tube strap. On the Craft Cadence you can. And also here you can zip a certain amount, get access, and yeah, you have also this lip. Even if it's full open, the likelihood of jumping out items goes towards zero, I guess. Whereas on this bag, if you open it up, everything is exposed to the outside, and if there is a bump, there's the chance that you lose items. Okay, that's about it. Maybe you want to check out this bag. Go ahead, take a look on their website. I think it's a valuable alternative, a bit on the expensive side, but it looks very well made. A London-based brand with a lot of experience, and I have the impression that they will work on that in further iterations, and they really implement the reviews of customers, really use that to improve their product. So they are small, reachable, and yeah, you support a small brand. That's about it. I hope you found that a little bit useful. If so, make sure you like the video. If you have some question, don't hesitate to ask. Put the comments below under the video. We will see us in another video. Velodicted. Cheers!